drop sets, partials, more partials, and then he'd pull it to the point where you got to move, or he'd lift it, put it. You were like, fucking dude, I can't even. If you couldn't raise your arms like this, even with air, that's how.
Remember the Nautilus.
His theory, or the Nautilus theory, as explained by Mike, was that you are looking for a momentary interruption in the nerve impulse from your brain to that body part that you're telling to flex. It won't do it. So if you're saying curl, your brain is saying, come on, curl. Your arms just say, nope, ain't happening. Nope, sorry, can't do it.
Yeah, but you want to know something, John? It actually cost this guy. He was trained by Arthur Jones. He was one of his original disciples. But I got to be honest with you. Start putting people through that routine in Nautilus, you start losing business because nobody wants, training's got to be a little bit fun too.
Right. They won't come back tomorrow because they can't wash their hair that night.
But you take the average person. See, I was fucking obsessed, so it didn't matter. I was doing it. But you take the average, then I would go home and work out again because I couldn't get that one set.
Remember they had that chin up and dip machine. You'd put the belt on, clip it onto the weight stack, and do your chins and dips with the weighted stack. That was great.
Yeah,
I had that in my house. We just got rid of it not too long ago. I love that machine.
I think Nautilus 2 was one of the first. Remember that one you'd lay on your back, you'd put your legs on it, and you'd bring your legs down like that?
Yes, that's called the hip and back.
One at a time you do.
The hip and back, that's what dude, I had every one of his machines in my gym because I love the chain-driven, the original Nautilus. Right. Even the one over the head where you're fucking curling like that and shit.
I think he was one of the first to have the hip abductor too, like the fire abductor.
The abductor. It was one machine. You pull the fucking thing like this, you put it up, and then you drop it like this to a close.
That chest superset machine that had the pec deck at the top and the press.
But what his signature thing was the pull over and then the fucking pull down.
Yeah.
And you would die doing that fucking machine. You would die. Let me tell you something. It hit the lower lat. It's sweep of the lat.
There was no level of pain I ever experienced in terms of soreness and inability to touch like the toilet seat, like sitting down on the toilet seat. I had to put my hand in the middle and like gradually, Menser tore me the fuck up every time. It was virtually impossible to move later that day.